Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'll be talking to you about XLM, what's been happening with the price action, what can we expect to happen next, and what has been the latest news with regards to XLM. If you don't want to miss any of that important information, make sure you do three simple things: like down this video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, comment your thoughts down below. On a little side note, guys, make sure to check us out at ptgr.ag. It's the first link in the description, and make sure you book a free consultation package. Guys, let's start this video and jump straight into the news. What's been happening with the price? We have been hovering around the 10 cents, and I believe, guys, very much just like many of you in the comments in my latest video, that we will be falling behind that resistance of the 10 cents. I believe that we will be able to buy XLM for a cheaper price at around the 9 cents to 8 cent zone. Currently, XLM has been hovering around the 10 cent zone, and it's been down nearly 8% in the last 24 hours. Now, as we see, we've had a drastic fall when we look at the 1 day period from 11 cents all the way down to the 10 cents. And that was really a fall that was significant because we dropped down a cent. But if we look down over the last 7 days, it's pretty significant to see that yes, we've lost higher highs and we've made lower lows, but it's also significant because we've been testing new levels, right? And a lot of people of us, a lot of our subscribers are saying that they believe very much that will actually be reaching that 9 cent zone again, and I believe that they are not wrong, and I believe we will be testing that zones as long as we are able to buy XLM for a cheap price, and as long as the utility remain good. I mean, it's only for the best that we're able to get XLM at a cheaper price, and I think it should be seen rather as an opportunity rather than a bearish momentum, so I think that this is a good opportunity coming ahead of us, because when we look at the news, guys, it's pretty exciting because if you look at the first one, I'll say XLM just because of the ongoing things with XRP right now. I think that's very true. XRP has been going a lot of heat for its various implication with the government and its various factors that makes it not unstable, but pretty much sort of a play with the government in the sense that you don't really know what will happen next, instance that it's pretty much in the hands of the justice rather than in XRP cannot do much more than that, right? So XLM has more application in the sense, it doesn't have more application, but it has more momentum in the sense that it's not tied up to this government sort of conspiracy or that they're having right now with XRP. So I think that XLM has more momentum and it's ongoing, and I very much agree with this tweet. The second tweet I want to talk to you about is this one. Always bullish on XLM because I know that non-crypto related institutions and companies will soon discover the blockchain for their businesses. The use case is proven and in parallel, many of those will launch their application in the Stellar ecosystem. Now, this is very much true, guys. Web 3.0 is very new. XLM application is very much even more new, right? So if you're looking back at, for example, when Facebook was created in Web 2.0, right? It was revolutionary, yet there was many more applications to come, right? After Facebook, you had TikTok, you had Instagram, etc., etc. But what's important to say is that the applications were there, and it's only a matter of time before businesses and company realize the capability they can have with Stellar technology, right? So as if that movement goes faster than we expect, then we can expect large-scale movement towards the coin, acceptance, and also an unprecedented higher highs for the coin, and hence more usability. So I believe that this is very much true in the sense that it's only a matter of time before businesses actually realize the use case for these for their business that will actually be beneficial both to the coin and to the Stellar ecosystem, and most importantly to the business. Now, another tweet I want to talk to you about is 3 months to buy the NWO token, XRP, Link, XLM, Algo. I got a piece of each. Don't sleep. With less than 3 months until the go live for the ISO 222 for cross-border payment, everyone's focus should not be on testing. Now, we talked about this in a previous video. ISO 222, the only current accepted, I mean, on paper is XRP and XLM. Now, like I've talked about, make sure, guys, you're diversified. XLM is not the only one in the market. and it has it doesn't, of course it benefits from competitive advantage, but it doesn't make it a solo ride, right? So the best you can do is this time is, like he's saying, diversify yourself, diversify your eggs in XRP, a bit in Link, a bit in Quant. We've talked about Quant, we've talked most importantly also about other application of XRP, and I believe that XDC is also part of this, and it has a lot of momentum for all of these. So guys, make sure you don't sleep on these. I thought it was relevant to say make sure you are diversified. Another news that's worth mentioning is this one from IMF News. Harvard learned from the past dominance of GBP versus USD. The IMF can have a radical role in the new multipolar international monetary world of CBDCs. Now, we've talked about digital currencies being part of CBDCs, but when you read this, perhaps more radically, we could envision a larger role for the IMF by adapting and monetizing some old ISDs from the defunct Keynes Trifen plans. Now, Keynes is one of the economics theories, but the IMF could centralize reserve sharings agreements by administering a global deposit facility built on the existing special drawing right. It could also multilateralize the decentralized pairs and discretionary network of bilateral central banks, swap lines, and enhance it with a star-shaped structure. This could be accomplished either by acting as a central or counterparty clearinghouse and underwrite of bilateral swap lines, or by offering short-term swap facilities of its own. To resume, because this is quite complex and complicated to understand if you don't have knowledge perhaps in the IMF. But what's important to know is that the digital application will be very much relevant in the CBDC's application for the IMF. That means that the digital application will benefit from huge momentum in the sense of its application being used for utility. We've talked about it. Utility is what will drive the price forward, and also acceptance by governments, most importantly by institutions, whales, like we like to call them, and most importantly by us, retail investors. So when this happens, this will bring mass institutional acceptance and hence bring traffic to the coin, and hence bring the price forwards. So this is an overall very good news for the coin. Another new word that's worth talking about is XLM is one of the most undervalued asset in the cryptoverse. Most importantly, it keeps going down, guys. We talked about this in the beginning of the video. The price is on a downward, meaning that it's pretty much going to be able for you to buy it at a discount, right? Huge potential and serious development. This is very much true, guys. When we look at all the utility case factor, all the partnership with Circle, MoneyGram, and all the serious development implicated, it shows that this is a sleeper, guys. And it's only a matter of time before people realize it. So I think this is a very, very good news. Another one worth talking about is learn more about Doge Lumen DXLM metaverse ecosystem built on Stellar blockchain. Now, why do I mention this news? Again, guys, application, utility. And it's important that you are seeing development in the system. And this is first-hand example, right? Actual utility being built on the Stellar blockchain. And this is very good news, and it's a very good sign because it shows that the community is active and it's showing that it's responding to its actual demand. Very good news for XLM. Another one worth talking about is this one, Luciland. Hype is so high. I'm pretty sure that Lumen subs developers are going to make us proud by the Luciland gamify features. Again, application, utility, it's all being used and it's diversified. It's not all being put into NFTs. It's not all being put in DeFi. It's part of Web 3.0 and it's developing itself, and that's what we need. So very, very positive news. Another one worth talking about is I picked the Luminator Jack Circuit E3 for the win. Again, NFT being part and implicated in Lumens. I think it's only a matter of time before people realize that NFTs running on the Ethereum blockchain doesn't make sense. You're paying gas fees that run on the upwards of $300, and also the transaction is extremely slow. There's extremely high commissions. It's not efficient. Now we're talking about Web 3.0. We're talking about utility. All of these are being implemented in Stellar Lumen's ecosystem, and this is very good news. Another one is, don't forget, each of my NFT contain unlockable content. It contains MP3, MIDI, sheet music, and GP files. Again, innovative features being brought by the Stellar family. And this is very good news because it shows that response, it's showing acceptance, it's showing a community. Very, very positive news for XLM. Another one is Doge Lumen is built on the Stellar blockchain ecosystem Web 3.0. You are seeing development, and this is good, guys. That's what we need and that's what we want. Another one that's worth talking about is this one. The Lumen Swap Stellar aggregator makes it easy to understand the routes each trader makes. You're free to do these trades manually using multiple swaps or just make one transaction on Lumen Swap. Again, and you know that Lumen Swap charges no additional fees to this. This is very good because they are seeing the utility being highlighted. Lumen Swap doesn't charge additional fees. It's also facilitating the hand between the middleman. It's acting as a middleman, sorry, between the seller and the actual receiver. So it's a very, very positive news, and it's showing it work at first hand by its community. Very positive. Another one is this one. Don't worry about red or green. Earn at any situation with Lumen Swap monthly reward program. Don't miss the chance to get eligible for reward. Price is low and hold it. This is very good because you are seeing about rewards program being implemented with Lumen. It's showing community involvement, it's showing acceptance, and it's showing its utility finally getting recognized at a low level. I agree, but it's only a matter of time before institution realize its application. We've talked about the big partnership, for instance, with Circle. That was huge in terms that Circle has partnership with JP Morgan and other banks such as Citibank. So very big stuff coming for Stellar. Another one is Scale Investment responded to a request from corporate finance and enforcement officials from the Securities Exchange Commission regarding its trust containing the native blockchain cryptocurrencies such as Stellar, Zcash, and Horizon. We'll have to see how this develops, but this could potentially be negative because Grayscale has been going under some heat for the way it responded to an investment. But the positive side is that it's a whale, guys. So the fact that it's invested in Stellar shows that there is general acceptance from bigger guys, right? This is a very big piece of the cake, and the fact that these big investment solutions are getting implicated themselves into XM shows the relevance of the coin, right, and the opportunities for the future. Finally, the official digital dollar in whatever its form launches next year, 2023, or latest 2024. The network can launch within a day. There are two options: a federal signed chain of XRP with issued asset, or second, adopts USDC stablecoins running on the Stellar network. Again, very good news because it's showing the application being used and USDC's relevance for XLM, and this will be huge for XLM because it will bring traffic to the coin, it will bring momentum to the coin, and it's only a matter of time. I've repeated this so many times now before institution and general public retail investors realize that XLM is a sleeper, guys. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found this insightful. If you did, make sure you support us, subscribe down below, comment your thought down below, and like this video, and I'll make sure to see you in the next one. See you next time. Bye.